YouTubers, what's up? Eagles Truth here with you, and this is my preview video for the Vikings. The Vikings are the Vikings. The Eagles are the Eagles. Eagles win. All right, later. No, I'm just kidding. Look, the Vikings are an NFL team. They're 3-9-1. Eagles 8-5. I try to throw the records out the window. I really try hard to do that. I try to look at the teams, but when you're 3-9-1, you didn't get there by accident. The Eagles should win this game. They should win this game handily. The Vikings seem to have a lot of fight in their tanks. They don't play like a 3-9-1 team sometimes. It doesn't matter how bad their opponent is or how good their opponent is. They seem to have a lot of fight, make it a close game, lose at the end, no matter how good or bad the team is that they're playing. They're a hard team to figure out. Them, like Baltimore's a decent team. They almost beat them. Green Bay without Aaron Rodgers is a shitty team, and they tie them. I don't know. They're most likely going to be without Adrian Peterson. That hurts a lot because he's their best player, one of their only players. Toby Gerhart also is will probably be listed as questionable. I think he'll play. That's just my gut instinct on it. It's at Minnesota. I really don't care like how loud the crowd is, because our offense, they look to the sidelines to get the snaps anyway. So crowd noise does not affect the Eagles whatsoever. Maybe it might affect them with, false starts, maybe. Not hearing a snap or whatever like that. But it's not going to affect us as far as communication at all. Because as long as our eyes work, that's why I'm not afraid. Like, we went to the playoffs and went into Seattle. That's the loudest stadium in the world, and it's not going to matter to us, I don't think, too much. Kind of neutralizes that advantage they got going. So, I think the Eagles will win by 2 scores, whether it be 9 points, 10 points, 14 points. I don't know. I just think it'll be about a 2-score game. But I would not be surprised if the Minnesota Vikings, just like they do in every other game, have a lot of fight and make it close. But I do think the Eagles will win. I'm overlooking them in the sense of looking at the bigger picture. I just made a video about the NFC East, where we're at now, what we got going forward, the different scenarios that can happen in these 3 games. So I'm looking ahead in that aspect, but I'm not discounting the Vikings as an NFL team. It's any given Sunday, you have to show up, but I'm not the one playing. I'm trusting that the coaches, Chip Kelly always preaches, it's a 1-week operation. I'm trusting that he will preach that to his players and that the Eagles will show up. I'm just trusting that to happen. But I'm not on the field. I'm not the one playing. So if I look ahead a little bit, the fuck? I'm not impacting the team. So, I'm not on the field. Some of you guys got to realize you're not playing. But I do realize that there is always a chance you can lose to any team. So Sunday at 1 p.m., I'm all about the Vikings. I'm all about that game. And this game is important in the sense of, if we win this game, it guarantees that either A, we'll have the division locked up before Week 17, or B, Week 17 is going to matter regardless whether we win or lose in our next game, and regardless what Dallas does. Winning this game ensures that. So in that sense, it's a big game, even though it's not a must-win per se, because we can't afford to lose, since we're 1 game ahead of Dallas anyway. But it's important in that sense. It means we can breathe a sigh of relief We made it to week 17. We held serve. Being 3 and I remember when we were 1-3 and 3-5. You know, we managed to get back and hold serve enough to make the last week of the season mean something. So that's what this game does. Not much I can say. I mean, I think McCoy will have his yards. I think receivers and Foles will do well. If you're gonna make me predict a score, shit. I'll say 34 to 24. 34-24, 10-point lead. Like I said, the Eagles are better than the Vikings. They should win by even more than that. There should be even a bigger margin there. But the Vikings play teams tough, and really it would not surprise me if it's a one-score game. Just because the Vikings just play everybody tough. But the Eagles, I think, will show up enough and everything. Because I think a lot of teams almost look past the Vikings, maybe. I don't know. But that's where I'm going with 34-24, 10-point Eagles win. Then it's on to the Bears. And, again, root against the Cowboys, against the Packers. Root against the Cowboys, against the Redskins. And reason why I do that is because then if they lose one of them 2 games, our next week game could be to clinch the division. Yeah. So, alright guys, I'm out. Peace.